Would you like to see a live Betfair trading webinar? Because we always get questions like this for the Q&A. Okay, so as per those questions, there's obviously quite a high demand to see a live Betfair trading webinar. Now, I'm not quite sure where the obsession comes with it needing to be, you know, live to the second. Well, I probably do, and we'll come into that in the answers in a second. But there are a whole multitude of problems with doing this, which is probably why it hasn't been done. So, to answer the question, first of all, there's a scalability issue. So, with Betfair, it's not the same as any other financial type of trading, in the sense that it's not very big. So forex markets, stock market turnover, you know, trillions every single day. Whereas Betfair, the average horse race turns over around about 500k. Some of the lower quality ones will turn over more, but not a huge amount, more than 100k. And you know, at best you'll turn over a few million, something like Cheltenham or Ascot. So when you think about it, if there was to be a live stream or a live Q&A, then it's quite obvious what's going to happen. Whole load of followers, whether they say they will or they won't, are going to jump on to what you're doing. So it scales up the position, is what I'm saying. So say for example I place £100 back trade or £100 scalp, as per one of the questions there, and 10 other people go, okay, I'll put £100 scalp on as well. That's suddenly a £1,000 scalp. That suddenly alters the situation and changes the market. And I'm sure there'll be one or two greedy people in there that will do it for more than the sake that I was doing. So that's a huge problem to start, because it completely alters the actual trading situation. It alters the market in front of us there and then. And you know, basically it decreases any kind of edge that's going into the market there and then. So there's a scalability issue. It's not the same as some of the bigger financial types of trading. The next issue is the fact that in doing a live trading webinar, you are essentially showing everybody your hand. Now, when you think about it, Betfair trading, there's lots of fear and emotion in the market, and manipulation. And by doing a live webinar, you're showing everyone else your hand, or I would be showing everyone else my hand, which could end up being quite embarrassing, because what about if people start to manipulate that position? What about if other people with very large banks, I'm sure you can at least think of a handful from social media, started to play around with that situation? What if, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like playing poker. Would you play poker with people if you were streaming your hand live across the internet? It's just ridiculous. So that's probably the biggest reason. It's just not going to happen, point blank. You're not going to see a live webinar with live streaming, even if it's paid for, because you know, how much do you charge? And even if you did charge, there's still going to be people that are willing to pay that in order to do these things, to scale up the position, to try and jump and piggyback off your trades, to manipulate the situation and try and force me as such to, you know, go against what they're doing, and you know, just completely tamper with the situation is what I'm trying to say. And the third point would be, why even do that on a psychological level? Because if you've been trading for any kind of period, you'll know straight away that psychology is a large part of a manual trader's day. And so introducing a huge amount of pressure, outside eyeballs, people probably asking questions at the same time, all of that influence on, you know, on a fair size scale is just going to sort of make things harder for the person that's actually trading. If you're looking to learn and you're looking to improve your trading, there's obviously courses out there online, not even just mine. There's plenty of courses out there, and they're set in a structured way to actually teach you what's happening in the market, the different elements, why that happens. But if you had a live stream, surely it would be all quite muddled. There wouldn't be time to explain what's actually going on, completely empty the thoughts in a clear and concise manner, you know, with actionable kind of like steps for you to actually learn. And so I just think overall, a live webinar is just, I don't see where's the productiveness in that for there. I mean, it would be a great opportunity to sort of get your dick out and swing it in front of everybody, providing that it went well and that the situation wasn't manipulated and that a whole load of people didn't try and jump on the back and use the same stakes or larger stakes at the same time, therefore decreasing your edge. I mean, the only reason I could actually see that a live webinar would be worth it is for ego purposes, which, as we all should know by now, if you're looking to trade successfully, then the last thing you need is ego, because it doesn't help you at all. It's just like emotion. So that concludes really a few points as to my thoughts around live trading webinars and why, you know, quite frankly, they just won't happen. My answer would be, if you're really looking to learn, then go and check out some of those courses, such as the video course.